So my name is Vassilis Tzouvaras, and I'm chairing the open source session. I'm a senior researcher at the National Technical University of Athens, and we are participating in several Europeana-related projects. And I will talk a little bit about open source and Europeana. I'm going to introduce the session and the speakers. So I will start with the scope of the session, which is to discuss the ongoing activities and future opportunities for open source development in the European environment. We will look at how open source can ideally be implemented, managed, and supported and promoted. I have taken this slide from Ken Core presentation, who's one of our invited speakers, and I'm very happy that he's here with us. And I would like to start saying that open software is not just about the result. It is also about the intended audience, the purpose, and how the results are achieved. I think this is very important to understand. It is also very important to understand that the development around Europeana involves different funding schemes. We have the European funding scheme, we have the national funding scheme, and we also have private funding schemes. So when profit is among the goals, figuring out where open source can fit is often quite difficult. Open source development also implies transparent development, distributed collaboration, and consensus building. I think this is the most important thing. So what we have achieved so far, we have used open standards in our development, I think this is the first step. Without it, we cannot discuss about open source. Also, we have used open design. We all know that the Rhine and Danube requirements, many people from the Europeana-related projects have contributed to them, and they are open to everybody. And there have been many cross-project collaborations that have really helped to share ideas, share code, meet with the other projects, and have boosted the development in Europeana. Europeana also has established several prototyping tasks that have also helped in order to develop software in Europeana. And there is the Europeana Lab environment where people can put the code that they are implementing in the various Europeana-related projects. And also there is the Thought Lab that, again, programmers and projects can disseminate the tools that they have produced. Finally, there have been already 2 hackathons organized that have also helped a lot in the development in Europeana. The outcome is that several open source software tools have been developed in the Europeana-related projects from independent organizations and the Europeana office itself. However, the software development is a fragmented process due mostly to the nature of the Europeana project cluster. What I mean is that there are various projects and they have different goals. We have aggregation projects, we have projects that they are developing tools, we have digitization projects. So there are tools developed in all these projects, and the integration and planning is not always straightforward. This is also because the funding and the scheduling of the project is not always controlled by Europeana. A session overview. We have 2 lead talks from Aaron Svans and Ken Core from the US, which I'm very happy Ken is here. Aaron is via Skype. We have 1 talk from Free Software Foundation in Europe from Peter Bubenstinger. We have 2 talks from Europeana, from Jan Molendik and David Haskilla. And we have 3 talks from Europeana-related projects from Gerald de Jong, Nasos Drosopoulos, and Tobias Hesselman. And finally, there is a panel discussion. In the panel discussion will consist of all the speakers of the session, and of course, everybody can participate in the discussion. I hope that an outcome of this discussion would be a list of suggestions that Europeana and the related projects can discuss and start applying new methods that will improve the quality, the reliability, and the flexibility of the code at a lower cost. Thank you very much.